Porphyros seems fine. I mean, if the Kiln Fiend really is just that bad. I mean, I think I just want to get there. I just want to attack this guy. That's why I'm considering all this. I'm not a huge fan of Porphyros. He didn't have much early stuff, which is why I'm thinking I can get under his skin with this sideboard potential, especially if we see, like, Goblin Guide. Maybe just cut white entirely. I really wanted opposition too. Here we go. Game 2, we're going to try to be the beatdowns. Let's try to keep a hand that is aggressive. This is a mulligan. This is not very good. But turn 1 Temple might scry away a land. I think our 5's only going to be worse. At least this, you know, can cast the Lightning Helix. And Abbot. And we're on the play, so it's not like I'm, you know... Temple... I think you might have to keep this, actually. I mean, we already have enough lands to... It's not very aggressive, though. There could be tasty burn spells or Goblin Guides just sitting on top. New Mulligan rules aren't in Moto yet. No, they're not. I'm actually going to bottom that because we have another of that effect coming up. I mean, there's another one in the deck. We've got redundancy in that front. We can even tutor for it with the Recruiter, so I'm going to bottom it, get some more action in the deck. Because it certainly doesn't do anything for the aggro plan. I also hate going Abbot when we're not able to pay for it. No, him thought seizing the Abbot here is brutal. That's a problem. That's unfortunate. Drew a force? Okay. I mean, he's certainly focused on the top end of his list, whereas I did not. Who's to say I was wrong to do so? I'm not sure. So what's the best thing I can grab with this? What's the most awesome thing? It might actually be Goblin Guide. It might actually be Goblin Guide. Flamewake Phoenix I can't cast. It might actually just be Goblin Guide. Or a blue creature. You could grab Harbinger. I'm gonna grab Goblin Guide. Call me crazy. I'm gonna get a little aggressive. Just gotta stay ahead on the clock. Augur or Harbinger, says Sirio. Ooh, that's not good. He's going to scry perfect for the rest of this game. So we're debatable. I decided I wanted to get aggressive. And that's what I did. Drew him a swamp. Goblin Guide. Come on, man. You know the drill. You know! What's he do with this scry? He says... Bottom. Okay. I'll probably want to burst lightning for the full value, so that's 4, 7, so 8. He's going to 12 just off the critters alone if I can get in there. If we have burn, Kiln gets us there faster, says Black. I thought I cut the Kiln. Did I keep Kiln? Attrition. Okay. one time don't have the silly card that goes with it. We'll see. Electrolyze the draw, so we have a blue card to pair with it. Burial Rites. Makes sense in his deck, so he's got a white splash. He's got a plains in there somewhere. Pretty sure I brought it. End step, Brainstorm. Okay. I mean, I really just want to end step Electrolyze. I'd rather not cash the Force. And I really want to do the full kicker on this Burst Lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have lethal if I can spend all of my burn. The problem is I only have one mountain. We even added another mountain because we said it wasn't enough. I think I may have brought it in too. I'm going to consider the end turn Electrolyze Snafu. Because if you draw a red source, you know, it might be correct to just Helix. I mean, Abbott's already gone. There's only one other creature in the deck that cares. He's scrying. Bottom. Okay. It's a blue card in my hand. It's an Electrolyze. You can't see my hand? Here, I'll blow it up. It's an Electrolyze. Kira. Okay. Carrion Feeder. That can't block. I mean, he can attrition with it, but it can't block. I'm gonna go for the end step Electrolyze. Preordain the draw. Phoenix, but I don't have the second red source. I'm gonna go to combat first. Just the Goblin Guide. Blood-soaked champion. Force that? No, you don't force it, Snaf. There are bigger, scarier fish to fry in his list. Manny Labu, the mono blue card is Force of Will. I almost don't like preordaining here because there's no guarantee that we preordain into another blue spell. I mean, it's really tempting to just preordain there. There's always a chance that you don't see another blue. I kind of like just holding up the burn. Just got to be the patient burn player here, which is not where you want to be. I mean, it's got return. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to handle the Goblin Guide, unfortunately. Preordain next turn for Mountain. Well, the Flame Wake gets blocked by the Kira. Or killed with the attrition. It looks like he's got good synergy for this attrition, unfortunately for us. It's going to be up to these burn spells. It's fine. We have a reasonable amount of burn in the list. I mean, just keep going upstairs is kind of my plan. Yeah, pretty much Snap. There's a Chain Lightning in the deck too, Snafu. We could preordain into it. I'm not saying, you know, he's only on 3 cards. Attrition by Goblin Guide. I couldn't see that coming. No, I definitely saw it coming. Put you to 5. Burst Lightning is nearly lethal, and that's just so depressing, right? This also, yeah, abilities as well. But I found another card for the Force, so I'm comfortable preordaining now. Krenko's Command, not so exciting. Neither is the Essence Scatter. Well, okay, does Krenko's Command do it? Let's see, these don't block. Krenko's Command might actually be might do it. Like, I cast Krenko's Command, and then if I draw land on top of that, I don't think we can afford to take the Essence Scatter, as much as it might be solid in the coming turns. I might just be I might just supposed to go Krenko's Command, hope for a land, kick the Burst Lightning, get in for 1 damage. So bottom top. Hang on. Okay, second main. Command. He has to deal with the Krenko. Well, he very well might be able to because of the attrition. Maybe that was wrong. We're gonna find out. That's the interesting thing about Cube, man. There's no matchups. There's the Reanimator archetype, there's the Control Player archetype, the Ramp archetype, aggressive archetypes, but there's no, like, or grindy Birthing Pod, Enter the Battlefield triggers, but there's no, like, deck lists. That's what's fascinating about it. It's still good. I mean, there's a lot of threats on the board, so we'll see if he can't kill all of them. Yeah, he's at a vulnerable 5. We've got the Force. I'll see you, Jesus. Yeah, man, have a good night. I'll see you next time. Yeah. It does take a reasonable amount of mana for him to, and it's double black mana to do what he's doing between the Blood Soaked and the Attrition. He's gonna get aggressive? Sure. I really don't think you're supposed to, because then you're just dead to my Burst Lightning and me swinging. Unless he has a Sweeper. This doesn't make any sense to me. He better have a Sweeper, but I have a Counterspell. He better have Sweeper plus Pact of Negation. Okay. If we hit land, we did scry away the counter target creature spell, the Essence Scatter. We could hit land off the top. Now, if it's a temple, if it's our other temple, it's too late. If it's any land except the red-blue temple, we can kick this Burst Lightning and kick it up a notch. Yeah, I know the Force beats the Pact. I know. Land, we win. Potentially. Potentially. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, team, but I'm going to put him to 4, and then we kick the Burst Lightning. And we have Force backup. Don't daze me, bro. Got there! Here comes Pact Spell Pierce. The suspense! So we were right to get aggressive. We were correct, I think, to get aggressive. So our colors were awkward that game. You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to do this. I'm tempted to cut the planes. Or did we put all the burn in? I did, except for obviously the Creators and the Devils. Nah, I think it's still right. Okay to run the planes. It's not great. But that game, I was hurting for double red for the Flame Wake. If he kept back Kira, he would have won. Yeah, I think he got greedy with that attack snafu. I think he did. I think he was like, alright, we'll start swinging. Nope. I'm just thinking maybe I'm supposed to change up my mana because that wasn't happy. My mana was not happy. For the red. Like, if we had Hordling there, we would have also been in trouble. Do I just not have enough red sources for red? Let me count them. 5, 6. Yeah, I only have really... Do I really only have 6 red?